a very brief update of my situation regarding my complaint to the Parliamentary and Health Service Ombudsman. Decision actually was made a few weeks ago now, and as expected, they found in favour of the GP surgery. And apparently everything that happened to me, everything that traumatised me hugely, is quite okay. And I'm not quite sure how to process all this. I have been trying to do so over the last few weeks. It's been very difficult. And my health is deteriorating quite rapidly, and that makes having the energy to fight a system which is, at its very core, corrupt and does a huge amount of harm to people who haven't got a voice, who can't speak out, and hopefully make people accountable for errors. It's not that I expected that I would be single-handedly going to change a system which has been so wrong for so many years. Mental health services have always been the poor relation when it comes to funding, when it comes to just about anything. But one thing I have learned throughout all of this is if an individual has a diagnosis of a mental illness, the stigma that is attached to that diagnosis, it seeps into every aspect of one's life. And you might hear people today trying to say, oh, mental health is spoken about far more openly now, it's far more sort of mainstream, it's accepted. But that's just on the surface. When you just dig a little bit underneath, you'll see, you'll find out how difficult it is to be taken seriously, to be seen as credible. If you have a label of being mentally unwell, then by definition, you cannot be seen as being a credible witness to anything that happens. That is not in those exact words, but that is effectively the message I've taken away from what I've learned over the last year. I don't know if my fight is over yet. I think I've got to, because of my very poor health and the fact that my time is limited, I'm being realistic. I'm going to choose my battles, and some probably just aren't worth fighting. But then there are other times when I think quite honestly, pardon my language, but fuck it, why should they get away with treating people like this? Why should they be able to hide behind this closed ranks, cover backs, and not be accountable for causing harm? Because medical profession, NHS England, general practice, mental health services, you do cause harm. You cause a huge amount of harm. And you should have to be accountable for that. And I just hope that one day you will be. And that's all from me for now.